Hey y'all, I have been growing out my hair for the past 5 years after finishing chemo for non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I have a whole playlist on all of my post-chemo hair videos. I documented the whole journey from when it was really short, when I was styling my chemo curls, to now. And today I wanted to sit down and film my 5-year hair growth update because I feel most confident with this hair length. I feel like it looks the healthiest, and I have all of my favorite products that I've been using laid out in front of me. So I'm super excited to talk all about hair with y'all today. So I kind of want to go back in time a little bit to 5 years ago and do a short recap on just kind of what my hair was like in the beginning stages of it growing back. So I remember my eyebrows and my eyelashes did grow back first, and it took about 2 to 3 months, I want to say, for that to fully grow back and my eyelashes to be back to normal length. And then my hair started growing back. At first it was just, you know, peach fuzz, and I had the buzz cut for a little bit, and then I just had really short hair for a while, and I was literally borrowing my brother's hair gel to do my hair every day. And then as it started to get longer after that, I noticed that I was getting chemo curls in the back, which was so exciting, and it helped with the awkward layers so much. Bobby pins were my best friend. I remember putting back the hair in the front of my face like this just to kind of mask the awkward layers a little bit. It was very fun to experiment with different curl products. I have always had pin straight hair, so this new texture gave me something different to work with, and I remember being super excited about that. If you've grown out your hair from chemo, any other reason, you know how exciting it is, and I was taking progress pictures every day and just obsessing over it. But sadly, the chemo curls didn't last too long. It started growing out straight again, and then I got my first haircut to kind of even out all of the layers, and I remember it was like a very short bob haircut, and that was really exciting. That was my first haircut post chemo. And then a while after, I got highlights for the first time, and I had never gotten highlights in my hair before just because I had natural ones, and I didn't really feel like it was necessary for me to get my hair colored. But I was growing out my hair. I wanted to try something new, so I did baby lights for the summer, but I did notice that it damaged my hair more easily. If I would use the heat on it a lot, I'd get split ends quicker. Now I'm probably not going to get baby lights or any sort of highlights for a while. I still have some of them, and she did it in a way where it blended out really nice and there wasn't any sort of harsh line. After that, I just would get trims every once in a while to cut off the split ends. I have not gotten a drastic cut since finishing chemo just because I feel more attached to my hair now. Just not there yet, but I have a feeling this summer I want to cut it short again. Right now it's super long and it's growing out, and I'm just really happy with where it's at currently. So that's a little bit of a very brief recap of my hair growth so far. I want to get into all of the hair products I have been using over the past 5 years. So like I said, I was experimenting with a lot of curl products. So I used Shea Moisture curl products for a while. Absolutely love those. Could not recommend them more if you have chemo curls or just curly hair in general. And I also get a lot of questions about hair growth products that I use. Like, did I try shampoo? Did I try hair vitamins? Did I try collagen supplements? And the answer is yes. I tried everything under the sun when my hair was growing back. I tried these hair growth gummies that I would take every day, and honestly didn't notice a huge difference taking those. And then around that same time as well, I was using biotin collagen shampoo and conditioner. Once again, I just didn't notice a huge difference using any of those hair products or hair supplements. I think at the end of the day, everybody's body is different and everybody's hair grows at a different rate. It's just really hard to tell with supplements and shampoo if it's actually making a huge difference, and that's just my personal experience. There might be other people out there that have had something work for them, but me, I just noticed that my hair was gonna grow at whatever rate that it was gonna grow at. There wasn't really anything I could do to speed that up. Now, I do think that there are products you can use to help your hair thickness, and I have found a few of those, which I'll talk about here in a second. So now let's get into the hair products that I swear by, I love. I'll start with products that I use when I'm doing my hair. So the first one is heat protectant. My hairdresser always makes sure I'm using heat protectant. I curl my hair almost every day, and when you're putting heat on your hair every day, that can be very damaging. I have been loving using the Dry Bar Hot Toddy heat protectant. It protects up to 450 degrees. I turn my curling iron up to 350, so it's perfect. And then days where I haven't washed it and my hair is a little oily, I love using the Detox Dry Shampoo by Dry Bar as well. Amika also has a great heat protectant and dry shampoo. I picked up refills for when I run out of those. So I love Amika and Dry Bar products. And then as far as hairspray goes, I like using the Moroccan oil hairspray. And then I also use the Moroccan oil morning and night. I use it when I get out of the shower, and sometimes I use it to brush out my curls. This stuff is just amazing. It smells so good. It keeps my hair moisturized. I've been using this since like middle school or high school, I think. So I could not recommend this product enough. The last product I wanted to talk about was my shampoo and conditioner. Over the years, I have used and tried a ton of different shampoos and conditioners. Like I said, when I first started growing my hair out, I was using the biotin and collagen shampoo and conditioner. I've used Pantene. I used Pantene for a long time, but it can cause your hair to have a lot of buildup. And so I was like, I think I need to say goodbye to the Pantene and try better shampoo that's better for my hair. I went to Ulta and found Way, and I can say I've been using this for almost a month, I think, or maybe a month, and I can literally tell a difference in the thickness of my hair. It feels thicker, it feels healthier, it also is just shinier. And as far as washing it goes, I really try to wash my hair every other day. Personally, I just find my hair healthier when I wash it more often and I'm keeping it moisturized and I'm keeping it clean. Okay, the last thing I wanted to do was answer some of your questions. I asked y'all on Instagram a few weeks ago to send in your hair growth questions. First question says, do you feel less defined / attached to your hair now that you were before chemo? And the answer is no, I feel more attached to my hair than before chemo. Before I lost my hair, I did not care how to style it. I would straighten it every day before going to school, and that's just how I would wear it. I played volleyball, so I liked my hair to be one length because I didn't like the way it looked in a ponytail, which is so stupid. For a while, it was literally just one length. I didn't have any layers, and I just did not give my hair the time of day before chemo. And then once I lost it and it grew back, I just became obsessed with my hair, and now I spend so much time on it every single day and just have so much more of an appreciation for it. Someone asked, how long did it take you to get to bob length? I'm gonna put a picture up, but it took about 2 years post chemo to finally be at a bob. It just takes a while for your hair to get to that length. And even after that 2-year haircut, I still had some awkward layers that were still growing out. So it just takes a while for your hair to get to a certain length. How did you manage your awkward hair face? Like I said, bobby pins were my best friend. The awkward face layers were the hardest to style, and I would just like put a bobby pin in it to the side every day, and that helped so much. I have a ton of videos on how I styled my short hair, and I'll put the playlist in the description box. When did you first color / highlight your hair after chemo? I think it was after 2 years. I could be wrong. I'll put another picture up on the screen. Did your hair grow back the same texture / hair type as pre-cancer? So it grew back the same color, but I did notice that it was a little bit thinner when it first started growing out. My hairdresser made a very good point one time when I was getting my hair cut, and I was addressing this to her, like I felt like my hair wasn't as thick as it was before. And she said that the hair down here could still be some of the hair that was growing when I first got done with chemo, and so it may not be as strong, it may be a little more brittle, which is why I could feel like my hair isn't as thick. And that is such a good point, because my hair before like had been growing since I was born, because I had never completely shaved my head. After my new hair started growing in, it was like new baby's hair, so obviously it's gonna take a while to just get to that same thickness. So yeah, the texture was a little bit different. Obviously for a while I did have chemo curls, and just the thickness was different, but the color grew back the same. How did you keep your hair healthy while styling it with straighteners when short? I was not straightening it when it was short. I straightened it a few times just to see the true length, but I was really just embracing the chemo curls that I had. And when I would use heat, once again, I would use a heat protectant just to protect my hair. How many trims did you do while growing it out? I would try to get my hair cut every 6 months, just like the normal person. You try to go in every 6 months, get your split ends cut off, just because it helps your hair grow out healthier. So I would say, yeah, once every 6 months. So that is all I wanted to talk about for this hair growth update. I cannot believe it's almost been 5 years to post chemo. It's crazy. It's been such a fun journey watching my hair grow back and just feeling more like myself and more confident. I hope this video gave y'all some hope if you're growing your hair out, some inspiration to try new hair products or hairstyles. I love doing hair videos, and I hope y'all enjoy watching them as much as I like creating them. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.